really, really facing a lot of things at this point. Yes, she is indeed facing a lot more than she can ever imagine. But you see, as this whole matter is, when they tell these women to calm down, they will say no. It is that very thing that would kill me that I want to do. And in the midst of all of this, it is that same thing that would kill me that I want to do. They have actually come to that point of losing it all. They have come to that point of losing it all. And as this whole matter is on ground right now, trust me or not, you would come to that point of realization that this woman knew from the beginning what will be the end of this matter, but they chose to fight instead of stopping. Yes, they chose to fight instead of stopping. And this their fight that they chose to fight, I think it is one of the reasons why they can't get over all of these things. Because right now, with every single thing happening, you would come to that point of getting to understand that there are levels and there is a room to every single thing. Yes, there is a level and there is a room to every single thing, of which these women are not yet ready for. They are not yet ready for. And in the midst of them not being ready for a million things like this, then will how will the Oni himself get to understand that these women are not yet ready for a million things. Now, speaking about them not being ready for a million things, it is what is coming before them, or let's say what is before them, because categorically speaking, these women have come to that point of knowing that of them they have come to that point that they should have known that this thing we are doing, our husband does not like it. Yes, this thing we are doing, our husband does not like it. But why do they keep doing it? That is a question everyone is asking. If you know very well that her husband does not like this thing, why do you keep doing it? So the essence of what we're trying to say is the fact that Olori Miriam, she don't collect am woto on top Oni hand, and they only landed a very very hot slap on her face. On her face as a result of a conversation that she was not backing off on. And remember that for the Oni to get to that point of landing this woman a very hot slap, then you should know that the Oni has really, really endured it for a very long time before he could even land her that kind of slap. Because from every single thing we have been following in the palace over time, the Oni has tried every single thing within his possible best to make sure that any single thing that concerns this woman, he tries not to be too involving. Yes, he tries so hard not to be too involving. And if at the end of the day this woman tries what it is that they feel that, and this is what we are supposed to do, this is what we're supposed to do, you see how the Oni also respects his own at his own end and minds his business, simply because what he wants his wife to be happy. But even in the midst of these women have chosen to be disrespectful. They have chosen to do several things that does not add up. Yes, they have chosen to do several things that does not add up. They have chosen to do a million things that are not right, and at this point, whatsoever the Oni is doing, we judge him right. Whatsoever the Oni says right and he is doing, we judge him right for it. So right now, no, you'll be beginning to wonder that what is happening? What is happening? So in the midst of a conversation Oni was having with Olori, Miriam, of which Miriam has always longed for this conversation. She has always wanted this conversation to take place, simply because she feels if it takes place, she has a chance to, talk the Oni to doing whatsoever it is that she, Miriam, wants. And from all indications, from every single thing happening, we all have come to that point to know that yes, these women, no matter how the matter take be, they feel that if they have a one-on-one with the Oni, they would get to get him. They will get him to do what they want. Yes, they will have him do what they want, and it is not as simple as it is. It is not as simple as it is, because the Oni knows exactly what he wants. And if the Ooni keeps saying that you are not what I want, then I don't know exactly what this woman feel the Ooni wants. Yes. Because from all the indication, from every single thing that has been happening, the Ooni has just been that one amazing husband to this woman. But no, they keep dragging, they keep fighting, they keep doing all manner of things that are not right. And once the Ooni says something like this, hey, they all need this, they all need that, they all God. The way they drag the Ooni on it, it becomes so bad. It becomes so bad. So right now, no, person go they wonder say, wait, see, the Ooni landed Olori Miriam a very hot slap on her face like this. Bam! Telling her that what this thing you are doing, it is not acceptable and you would not do it in my palace. Miriam of all people, the Odogo herself. She has gotten what she deserves, well deserving. And as it is right now, no matter what happens, the Oni knows exactly what he wants. He knows exactly what he is up to. He knows exactly what it is that he wants. And as long as this matter gets to continue, trust me or not, we all will come to that point of one day telling the Oni that, see you, this one and that one. This is what these women will open on and all of those things. But by that time, it will be too late. Yes, because when you can't calm down to listen to your husband, then trust me or not, that point where you would feel that you have gotten it all right, that is where you even get it wrong. Because this woman at this point now begins to feel that whatsoever they are doing is the right thing. Yes, that's the feeling they are having. What they are doing is right. And from all the indication, what they are doing is wrong because their husband does not like it. Their husband does not cherish it. Their husband does not admit it. Their husband is someone who is very, very well tailored, outspoken, and he does not cherish whatsoever it is that his wives are doing. And right now, whatsoever has transpired between him and Miriam, it don't remain for Miriam. Oh, now she could know how she could sort herself out. Because over time, we have heard the Ooni tell these women stop, but they would not stop. And right now, that the Ooni is telling them deliberately that if you don't stop, I will come after you. Now them remain, now them shall be waiting they want for themselves right now. Because as it is right now, nobody take no waiting these women want for themselves. Yes, nobody take no waiting these women want for themselves. And if the Ooni decides to keep quiet once again, all of us we go wait see how the whole matter will take play out. But as it is right now, let's all buckle up and see what Miriam will do next, since she feels she cannot lose in the midst of this whole matter going on. Yes, let's wait and see what will happen.